All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them all right. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. I got to bring you the info one by one as it is hot. You don't share as it be. The men of the BLA soldiers don't report say no be small clash with a clash with the men of the NIG them boys. Of course, you know that some of these things you know going to hear them on social media, even some trusted platform of news where we say you trust. They know they carry them out because they don't want some people to the hear waiting the exploits of the BLA them boys. But not only here. You go to hear some those kinds of things. Some people they even question say, say some things with the reports. But not only us, the waka kurukere, they enter inside the nook and crannies of the obodo. So they find out waiting they happen for the obodo there. The information we say draw from my table, we say the men of the NIG them boys don't enter inside the camp where the men of the BLA they do their training. Imagine when you carry yourself, go for people camp. You just imagine when you enter military barracks now, say you want to go do something. Where all the arms and ammunition there, where all the powers they reside, where all the brigada, the stronghold they, now there these people go enter. And the NIG them boys, how it happen, they no find them funny. They no find them funny at all. They no find them funny. Information will be said they draw from my table be say they say those boys of the NIG them boys they say they collect to say they collect waiting no good. Even said they say some of them they cry their mama, their papa. The people where their own they pity me and some Igbo boys will be say they for the NIG them boys where they follow them they perpetrate the thing for their own fatherland. I say no good. You gotta use wisdom self they follow they do the things where they do. Even though say soldier walk, they like zombie walk where we say zombie no they go unless you tell them to go zombie. Zombie no go walk unless you tell them to walk zombie. Tell them to go front, ajo jarajo. Tell them to go back, ajo jarajo. Do and wink, zombie. Put and quench, zombie. Put and for revise, zombie. That's how it be for the person where they do soldier work, especially for this country where we say poor man no knowing right. Of course, they say that the court is the hope of the common man, but for Nigeria, the court is the hope of the rich man because the rich man can use his money and buy your judgment, and that is why the reason is because our leaders has put us in a poverty-stricken position whereby they are using poverty as a weapon to manipulate the poor masses. Had it been that the government make availability for everybody to become equal, for example, as a poor man, the government has built their houses and you can be paying by mortgage to live in a home, and your hustle will make sense, but it's not like that in the country of the African man. That's why our people, they run to US, they run to Canada, they run to Europe, they run to Britain to go there and reside. Even some of these our so-called politicians where they pack our money, they dump them for bank for all these foreign countries. Go to Switzerland, now the African money, Switzerland no they produce anything, they are just bank. Switzerland has the best bank in the world, and that's just the business they have, and they are using the money they are using there is the African man's money. In the regime of Abacha, we had that he was moving at least $30 million every week to foreign banks, and it's a command, and you could imagine such kind of military government whereby such things are happening, and this money have been moved to foreign accounts, and the white man is using the money to develop his country. Imagine as far back as the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. You could imagine as far back as that time that someone is moving about $30 million every week from the central bank. As at this time, Naira was equal quarterpos to US dollar. US dollar does not have any meaning at that time. It was when they introduced the evaluation of our currency that our people started devaluating our currency. That's when we started moving from 100 Naira to 200, from 200 to 500, from 500 to 1,000. 1,000 came into this country around 2005 or thereabout. That was when there was introduction of the 1,000 naira note, and our people was thinking it was going to be better for them. At least they will be able to carry much amount in a small, you could carry like 100,000 in just by 100 pieces, without knowing that what the bank was doing is what is called devaluation of the currency. They never knew that. Go to places like Guinea-Conakry, Guinea-Bissau, you will see something like 20,000 Guinea fra in one note. Go to places like Somalia, where their currencies have been so much devaluated that you could even carry Somalian currencies in a wheelbarrow just to go and purchase a fan or even a television. You will carry the Somalian currency in a wheelbarrow. It's just that the African government and those who are managing the governmental activities, the government mercenaries, should I say they are daft, but let me not just put it that way, but I will say that they lack wisdom and they do not love their country to take their country to the next step. And when people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Amadike, one of Ndi Igbo, comes up, to do some exposure on these things, and that's why you see that the politicians hate him, especially the Igbo politicians, the Southeast politicians. There was something Sowore said. He said that the genesis of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's problem is not even the Yorubas, it's not even the Hausas. It is his Igbo brothers, his Igbo politicians, his Igbo governors, who felt that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's exposition to the evil that is being committed in the southeastern part of Nigeria is going to jeopardize their effort of, embezzling money, their effort of, moving into the government, buying the government wholeheartedly. Of course, you know that a lot of governors in the southeastern part of Nigeria bought their office. Is life something? They bought their office. For example, somewhere around the southeast, if you are going to places like, if you are passing through Imo State, where the governor there was fourth in position and ended up becoming the governor of the state, and the people were not happy. You see all these things, you find out that these people bought the office with their money. When you hear things like, it is my time, and the Yoruba language is translated as Emilokan, you know what is happening. As it be, I hear say na Woto, now the men of the energy them boys, they collect as they jump into the barracks of the BLA. Of course, you know that the BLA have established their barracks. It is yet unknown to everybody, but it is known to some. People like me don't know where it is located, but we are always handy with the information that is happening around there, because our work is to bring you information back to back update as it happen, make you see what's in the happen. Other information, our brother, where they call Speed Darlington, his stage name na Akbenwa Mama. They say Speed Darlington breaks silence after release, send note of warning. Nigerian controversial musician Darlington Achakpo Okoye, popularly known as Speed Darlington or Akbe, has announced his return with a cryptic message. Taking to his Instagram page on Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, Happy posted a video of two bulls and captioned it simply, "I am back." In the video, he can be heard saying, "Two bulls fighting, one step back. It's not running away. It went back to gather energy and launch back with bigger banger." In a follow-up post, Darlington posted a picture of Lego practitioner Mazi David Ihoma Esquire appreciating him for his support. The singer then hinted an upcoming Lego battle with Ihoma on his team as his defense counsel. He said, "Thank you, Mazi David Ihoma Esquire. We're going all the way. They must pay me for violating my human rights 300 million naira. We will drag them more than Stanley. And I dragged that bank that violated me 2 years ago." Recorder Speed Darlington recently regained his freedom after almost 2 months in Kuje prison. This was after he admitted to a 20 million naira bail last week by a federal high court in Abuja. Confirming his release, the singer lawyer Stan Alieke shared photos with Darlington on Instagram. Alieke said Darlington's legal representative will be seeking redress against the Nigerian police following their client's illegal incarceration. Also recall that Darlington was rearrested on November 27, 2024, while performing at a show in Owerri, Imo State. The Bangadang crooner was accused of cyber-stalking Grammy Award-winning musician Burna Boy. This particular social media banger is between Burna Boy and our Speed Darlington Abbey. Remember that the first time Abbey was arrested, that was before the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, was taken by the Finnish government. He gave an order, ultimatum, that Abbey should be released, and immediately Abbey was released. And that's to show you the power of Mazi Simon Ekpa. All right, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news is dropping, it will be the first we'll collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.